it says we've been playing for almost 4 hours and we have nothing. That, you know, that's about right. Hello, welcome. Last week we indeed did basically nothing. All we did was we took a tour around New Jerusalem, the robot city. Today we're actually going to get into some puzzles, I think. I hope. I guess. We'll see. It was worth it. It was worth it for all the lore and the characterization and stuff. Yeah?
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Can we go there? Is it we might be able to. Go up here, I think. Is it out of reach right now? It might be out of reach. Yeah, it might be out of reach. I think we'd have to get through this thing, which we can't do right now, as far as I can tell. I mean, I'm not seeing a way up there. This is not really a platformer kind of game, you know what I mean? There is a little bit of platforming every once in a while, but they have those like a little thing that shows you exactly where you're going to be jumping to. So it's not, you know, this ain't Mario, this ain't Assassin's Creed. I don't think there's a way up there. Alright, well, we're continuing on, I guess. More more distractions. Distracting us from what really matters. The puzzles. Anything around here? Did I look around here? Right. Board the capsule. Should I not talk to Alcatraz first? No. Did the others already leave?
Go ahead and try the capsule, 1K.
Why me? Alright.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Lots of places to potentially go, although it's only the one place I can go. I guess it's showing all the things that we can. Can you travel directly to puzzles? That's kind of interesting. So there's 8 puzzles, 2 lost puzzles, 1 gold puzzle, 1 lost lab, 2 stars. Sure, let's go. Let's go.
Where's the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Alrighty.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what
Yeah,
it's
I
for.
see it. Oh yeah, wasn't I gonna like try to use? Hold on a minute. Ugh. Sorry, my mouse. My mouse is going. Alright, I'm using my right hand on my mouse and my left hand on the controller. If I'm gonna do this, I might attempt it. I'm gonna need to edit my bindings. Mostly, so what do I do on my Keyboard. I have jump. I have E. And I have escape. Is there anything else? Hold on. Now I'm doing this on stream. You know what? It's fine. Jump, sprint, but do I need sprint? I think I can do sprint with just click. Left button quick, or left stick click. I have use. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm never gonna use toggle perspective. I have escape. That's fine. Open PDA interface. I can. That's fine too. I'm not. I'm not putting my keyboard away. I can use my keyboard if I need to. Oh, that's it. All right. So what do we have? Use E. Open PDA. Pause. Jump and sprint. Easy. I can do all of those very easily. Let's go. So we have. I want jump to probably be like this. Sprint can be this. I might change sprint to something else. Use can be this. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need anything else for that. And then of course PDA. That's fine for PDA. And start is, of course, start. I might have to switch the keyboard for this, but we'll see. Okay. Hi. Back. 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 You know what? Switch those. Sorry, you guys. Let's switch these. This I want to be sprint, and this, yeah, this. Use. It's a little bit better. So, I haven't really done this very much. Use a combination of controller and mouse. But why can't I? I'm already changing it again. This is the last time though. I want this to be jump. And I want to be used. This is already on use. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay. So we got one, which is blinking, which is probably where we want us to go. Can I go through here? No. Okay. Let's go to one. Might as well do one. You know, I don't think anything is locked off to us. I think we can always explore later if we want to.
A puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out.
Let us solve it.
1K,
Let
go
us
ahead.
solve the puzzle.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
Okay. Just this then. It's an RGB converter. Right. I do remember this one from the trial, the demo. I don't remember specifically how to do it though. Alright, it does tell you what color is gonna be it. something else here. Whoop. Probably need that too, so that would be, I'm going to assume this and this. I mean, that's it. It's very simple puzzle, I guess. I don't know, I can't like put this on here. It's fine.
Whoa! I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
Hello?
It's headed for the lake.
Oh, I still can't. Let me in!
I think
went
the
in and
cloud's
out.
been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Okay. It feels like we're not quite done here. It feels like there could be something else going on here. But maybe not. I'm not really seeing anything. We can just go there. We'll have to jump over the wall to get to this particular area. It's just right here. Oh, maybe we do have to jump over the wall to get to this particular area. Maybe that could be it. Probably not, though. Can't quite. It kind of looks like there might be a way out there, though. The other side, maybe. All right, let's just go. Let's look around a little bit more too while we're in here, while we're in this enclosed space. Interesting sculptures. Frog. Froggos? Jeez. How many I think there might be a glitch in the Matrix. Is that intentional? Could it be? With this kind of game, you never know. You really don't. Okay, let's go here. Let's go do another puzzle, shall we? Do another puzzle in this puzzle game. Oh, this is where we saw into. All right. Reconnection. Right. We can open that. So I keep on pressing the button for like sprinting, but I don't like sprint on that button, so. The button for sprinting in a lot of games is right or left thumbstick. You push it in, but I don't like it there generally. So. No, I think I need to do that's not gonna work. Hold on. I need to make it be red. Oh wait, this is gonna work. Green, blue. This is gonna work. I was on the right track. Did it heal her? So this looks like a thing, but I don't think it's a thing. Let's go. And look, it's open now. What's 1K like? Hey, I'm curious, has anyone actually met 1K? By the Founder's Pistons, I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. We desperately need more people to keep this city functional, so we don't have to rely on Melville to repair the stuff that Pellegrino fixes. Hey. Remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Herman stuck in there? You trap one mayor in his office for a week, and you're marked for life. I hope he's an artist. What we really need... I don't remember. I'm sure that we've met some of these people, but I don't remember what their voices are, so I'm just making it up. I hope he's an artist. What we really need is new stories, new ideas to lift our spirits. You know, if we just kept growing, we wouldn't have to worry about this. We wouldn't have to imprison poor 1K in a cage of expectations. Thekla. We met Thekla. Who was Thekla? 1K will be whatever the progenitor intended him to be, and whatever the founder foresaw when she established the goal. I know we saw Neith. Neith was the first one we saw. He's polite and really interested in history, which is an excellent start. I'm not going to name names, but some of you are a lot less impressive. You know what? I don't see a contradiction between engineering and art. You're right, of course. It's a false dichotomy. There's no need to feel pressured, 1K. I was just curious. But with power and resources, there's no art. Just saying. Without power and resources, there's no art. We've seen this. We've seen this. We've seen all these. Research. Are these new? We've seen this. The other one new? Yeah, we've seen this. Why does it say there's a new research? Oh, it's this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, we went... That was the one we went in, right? There's nothing in there, though? I wasn't entirely sure what to call this. It looks like a temple and sort of astronomy-themed? Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I do that. It doesn't seem to be active in any way, but I can't help but think that the design implies some kind of significance. Like it's hiding a secret. But again, maybe my imagination is getting the better of me.
I've been playing around with
Solve
this machine
puzzles.
that absorbs the particle clouds.
Solve
As far
puzzles.
as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is
Sure.
this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
Apparently I have two already.
Like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though.
As I
What's
recall
clear is that this place was meant to be explored.
from the demo, because this place was in the
So let's
demo.
do that.
Not all the puzzles were in the demo, I don't think, but this place was in the demo. There were things to find. Maybe Craig will pop in here at some point and tell me, because I don't remember. I know one of them... Isn't there like a tricycle somewhere? And, I can't remember what else. There were like old artifacts to find in here. Those are like the collectibles of this game, basically. Oh, this is the place that we couldn't get to before. Nothing here. I want to say I found everything. I'm pretty sure I 100%ed the demo, but it's been a long time. It's been like, what, a year and a half, 2 years, something like that, since I played it. So I don't actually remember. I either 100%ed it or I like practically 100%ed it. Like I did all the puzzles and I found the like secrets. I just don't remember if I found every single one of the collectibles. It's been long enough that I'm not going to remember all of the solutions to these puzzles, by the way. I can remember that I've done these puzzles. I remember I did this puzzle, but there's no way I remember the solution. Just offhand. It's a converter. The end. I need blue. I mean, I can't just we can't just do that. I don't think I can I? No, I can't. It has to be 2. Oh, you can see this stupid button on the floor. This is making blue, so I need does make red, so actually this can stop. Actually, I've already done it. This and red, and then makes blue. No, I need blue and green is what I need. Got it.
Keep
3,
solving these, 1K.
4,
Let's
5,
see
6,
where
7,
it
8.
leads.
That's what it says. All right. Why don't you solve it? Why does it have to be me? Because I'm the main player. I know it's because I'm playing the game.
I ran
It's
the
because I'm
samples
here
I
and I'm
collected so far.
player 1.
The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
I'm still of the opinion currently. I'm still of the theory crafting opinion that all of this is freshly made. Possibly even made by maybe by Athena or something. For what purpose specifically, I could not tell you. To test us, obviously, but again, for what specific purpose of that I am unsure. You have to align. Oh, this isn't Star Wars. This isn't the prequels. Let's look around out here, because I know that the artifacts and stuff to find are like out here somewhere. in the wilderness off the path. That's right, everybody. We're gonna faff. It's faffin' time. We've only done 3 puzzles, and I'm already raring to faff. 3 puzzles is enough, right? That's all we need. Just 3. Keep you guys entertained well enough. Right, let's do another one. Let's do this. The world indoors. Explore content on a lost terminal. Founding 1 from Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1. The founding of New Jerusalem. Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easy enough, thanks to Alexandra Drennan's instructions. But while I still have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. I mean, they could be. Baby steps. Baby steps to the door. Baby steps down the street. No one gets that reference. From the introduction to Are We There Yet? Where We Came From, Where We're Going, and Why You'll Need Snacks by Valerie Contero Romero. Sometimes people point at the last few hundred or 1,000 years of human history and say, look at how ugly it all is. Look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity was a bad idea. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen. And I get it, it is ugly and messy. But the mistake is thinking that where we are right now is the end point, that this is the adulthood of the human species. I mean, try to apply what you know about human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly. Admit it, we all know it. They look like tiny old people covered in mucus. Depends on the baby. There are some babies that are really cute. Some babies that are indeed pretty gollumy. They have soft heads, and they grow into children. Tiny sociopaths with underdeveloped brains, and then they become teenagers, simply self-righteous lunatics driven by hormones. And then slowly, if you're lucky, they gradually become adults. And some of those adults are assholes. The development of the human individual is always ugly and messy, but that's the point. It's development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole. On a geological scale, we've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase, just about survived our childhood, but we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would be disastrous, and a betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just the prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. Just because it's all pimples and hormones and frustration right now, doesn't mean it's never going to change. Are we still in the tutorial, you guys? Are we still there? Is this whole game a tutorial? Was Talos 1 a tutorial for Talos 2? The Dead City. From Considerations of Beginnings and Endings by Elwin, 258. I think all the time... Oh, sorry, my brain is like... Is 258 the page? Is it the year? No, it's the person. That's Elwin 258. I think all that time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience. She spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. How many animals our ancestors killed, many to the point of extinction. Entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. And then the great blowback, the deaths of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founder spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. I hope not. That's not something that I would do. And I, the player, the real... Oh, hi. Yakut? It is. I'm recognizing them. Hello?
Hey, 1K, what's up?
Tell me about yourself.
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team.
You got a cool-ass color scheme
senior
going.
member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. What else? I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music. I have a collection of antique bottles. I think that's it.
All right. Why did you become a scavenger?
I've always loved exploration. Seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even that. It's just seeing new things. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
You know what? I agree. Discovering the world enriches our lives.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
Tell me about Bruce.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath, loves sticking his head into things, chews
Typical cat.
cables, pees on electrical stuff. Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
Why do you collect bottles?
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long. Plus, they're kind of pretty.
What's the farthest you've ever been from New Jerusalem?
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
Wait, what? Some of the nightmare logistics? Do I have nightmare logistics inside me, Yakut? Have you ever seen anything like the megastructure in your travels?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
Do you want to solve some of the puzzles?
Oh no, please. No puzzles. I am so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
Oh, okay, well. That's all. You did, though. Just saying. You did get out. And so far, these puzzles haven't really been to quite the same level as those yet. They will, though. I'll get there. Can I crouch? Get into there? No, I don't think. I think it's that kind of game. Let's do another puzzle. Let's fulfill our puzzle quota. Alternative option. Well, we can do that if we want. I understand what to do. Yeah, I know what to do. Why does it say alternative option? Because, I mean, I know, I get how to open that. I understand exactly what I need to do. But it's weird that it says alternative option. Well, let's just do the puzzle, I guess. Oh, do I need to? Oh, I can't, okay. Alright. Whee! I know why it's alternative option. Because the alternative option to this is to pick it up without severing the connections. Which I haven't done yet. I haven't bothered to do that yet. So if I press right click, it keeps the connections. Whereas if I had pressed left click to pick it up, it would have been like fresh, new without keeping the connections. That's why it's called alternative options. Okay. I don't believe there's any reason for me to attempt to get onto that box. Oh, hey, what's up? Is that Byron? It is.
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
Honestly, it does feel like a museum. The whole place feels like a museum.
That's what happens when all you can think about is the past. We had such ambitions in the beginning, but now it's all turned inwards. We've lost
I might need to
faith
turn the
in
music down a little
ourselves,
bit.
in our humanity. All we need to
Good
do
music,
now
but
is finish that dome and we'll be
Turn it down.
trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
I always ask you a question.
Of course, ask away.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we
Yeah.
couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important.
Checking
Terribly,
something.
desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
Double checking something. Oops. Dose. I think I already knew who this voice actor is. I'm double checking to make sure he's the same voice actor. They didn't like change him. Cast list? He's not listed in the top cast. This is weird. Byron. There he is. Yep, that's him. How many people watching this have seen the Highlander TV show? Highlander, the TV show. This guy, voice actor, Peter Wingfield, he played the character of Mythos on the Highlander TV show. I like Mythos. He's a good character. I enjoy Mythos quite a bit. What's the role of puzzles in our culture?
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human.
Sure.
We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test.
What do you think about the megastructure?
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
You and Alcatraz seem to have an odd friendship.
Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret.
Yes.
Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
All right. That's all you can go about your business. See you wandering around, not solving puzzles. Just me then. Just me. That way or this way? Oh yeah, because I love the music. The music is great, but it is it's a little loud. Without saving. I don't know what I changed, but I don't need to. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. Apply. Back. Resume. It was drowning out his dialogue a bit.
Another set of golden gates.
Seems so.
These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
Is that what I sound like to you, Yakut? What's going on here? What an incredible structure! Here, the bridge ring. Not sure what to call this. Bridge ring? Bridge machine? Anyway, wait. Let me do Yakut. Let me. Since you've tried to imitate me, I'll try to imitate you, Yakut. Anyway, it's a device that takes particle clouds released by the puzzles and turns them into bridges made out of tetrominoes. Is that you, Yakut? Is this you? Correctly assembling a bridge out of 8 particle clouds is required to reach the tower, so clearly another layer of puzzles. The simulation has tetromino puzzles too, though in a different form. Could their presence here be symbolic? I don't have a clue. That's a joke. That's what I sound like. Alcatraz. Puzzles, it seems like each of the structures of the island, with the exception of the megastructure itself, is surrounded by a cluster of puzzles resembling those found in the simulation in our booting sequence. Completing a puzzle releases a particle cloud, which then autonomously flies into the device that assembles tetrominoes. Tetrominoes pizza. The puzzles even don't eat tetrominoes pizza, by the way. It's probably 4 times worse than Domino's. 2 times worse. Twice as worse. The puzzles even come with little titles. Listen, I can read. Listen, I'm solving puzzles here. I don't need to read. I just need to solve puzzles. Hijacking the vestigial code designed to display puzzle names in the simulation. It's unclear whether this represents a potential security issue, but the matter should be given consideration. I like that they make everything, what's the word? Diegetic? Even the titles, like, I am actually seeing the title. It's not just part of the HUD. In fact, it is just part of the HUD, but the HUD itself is what I'm actually seeing, is what my robot itself is actually seeing. The tower. There's an ambition expressed by this building, a sense of purpose, that I find really admirable. It's big, but also intricate, detailed. That feels like a statement. We should explore this building as soon as possible. Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Mythos. The gold puzzles. Looks like there's an additional set of puzzles protected by the golden gates that can't be accessed yet. Assuming there is some kind of logical pattern to all this, those gates will probably open up once the correct conditions are met. Does that mean solving all the other puzzles, or maybe something else as well? Hard to know at this point, so perhaps something we should prioritize much later. 1K. Oh yeah, I remember Doge's voice. Doge sounded like, I don't know, is it Doge or is it Doge? Because I mean, I see that word and I think Doge, but I don't know if that's necessarily intended. Maybe it is. 1K. We met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. She sounded kind of evil. I spoke to my friends. This whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make any introductions. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? Wait, what am I signing up to? Look, my friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with the process, then, well, you won't get to engage with the process. At all. It's up to you. What if by consenting I miss out on something else? I'll give you some advice, newbie. When your choices matter in this world, you'll know about it. It's somehow built in. When you face a dilemma and both options look good, then for sure you'll miss out on something. But trust your gut and you can't go wrong. This right now is not one of those dilemmas. You should come along for this ride. That's my advice. Okay, sure. I'll sign up for your service. Good choice. There's 6 questions, standard vetting procedure. We'll get the best results if you answer in whatever way is most true to you. Question 1. Which is more important for making good decisions? Compassion or knowledge? I reject your reality. It depends on the decision. To be honest. It probably... You know what? I reject the terms of the question. I know it's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you have any natural inclination toward either idea, you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. Please do. Please do. Compassion or knowledge? What's more important for making good decisions? Honestly, probably knowledge. I could say I could continue to try to be difficult. Do I want to be difficult? You know what? Yeah, I do. So you know what to choose. As you prefer. Question 2. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? I mean, I could continue. I could continue to be difficult. I feel like, honestly, I feel like being difficult is what this group probably wants out of me. I direct the terms of the question. Kind of a boring answer, but okay, it's noted. Question 3. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? I mean, no one deserves to suffer. You know what? This one I'll say. No one deserves to suffer unnecessarily. That's one controversial. Or that one's controversial. That one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. Question 4. Now it gets metaphysical. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts, or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? Reducible to universal basic laws, or if the universe is weird and we'll never fully understand it? Honestly, it's probably both. It's both. Of course it is. Look, I don't write these questions, I just ask them. If you don't want to choose one or the other, I'm quite happy to forward that to my friends. Question 5. Can things really change for the better, for good? Or do the good times and bad just come around in cycles? Cycles, or always better? Or I really can't say. Or it's a false dilemma. Let's be hoity-toity about it. Yeah, I don't know if that was metaphysics or politics, but regardless, I didn't like it either. Final question. Which is more important to the success of the civilization? To respect the lessons of our past, or to rewrite the rules for our future? We should not let the future be defined by our past. We should not disregard the wisdom which brought us here. I mean both, to be honest. You shouldn't necessarily forget the past, but you don't have to, like, deify it and say that the past was always better. You know, those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it, as they say. It depends. Let's continue being difficult. It's sort of a cop-out if you ask me, but on that note, I guess we're done here. Oh, hold on. I got a last-minute addition. It's a weird one. I know who this one came from. Alright, question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? Honestly, don't know. If I'm being difficult, I'll just say it's too vague. If I want to continue being difficult. Do I want to continue being difficult? Depends on what you're praying for. Because I do think that there is something to be said for psychosomatic response, which is his actual studied thing. That if you believe something, it's more of a personal thing. You're not you're not gonna pray for a bridge to be rebuilt and then suddenly a bridge is rebuilt because you prayed. It's more like if you pray kind of something about yourself, your body will kind of start trying to make that happen if it can. And I mean it's one of those things, they say if you smile a lot, like if you start making yourself smile more, you might actually start feeling better, which sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. But it depends. You know what? The question's too big. It depends. Kind of an anticlimax to this whole process, but okay. I mean, to be fair, it was basically all of my answers. It was difficult the whole way. I think that's everything we need. I'll forward your answers to my friends. I'll let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. All right. Great. Wonderful. I mean, it seems like that could be those kinds of people that are like, oh, this person is thinking outside the box and coloring outside the lines and not following the rules set out for them. They're my kind of people. Hi. Well, I'm gonna consider. Oh, hi. That's an animal. It's a raccoon, I think. Could be a fox. Like a raccoon. I'm going to consider that questionnaire part of the main story and say that we were not faffing when we were doing that, but... What's going on here? Is this something I need to bring over here? But now we are in fact faffing, by the way. What I was trying to say is that the questionnaire was not faffing, but us walking around here now, absolutely faffing. You better believe we're faffing right now. Is there a map? There is a map. No, there's not a map. It's an actual, geographical map of the area. Just didn't know if I was going to be able to mark that. Just have to remember it's behind something. I don't know what it's behind actually. I'll go look and see what it was behind. Fully possible I'm missing stuff out here, by the way. It's behind the Golden Gates, isn't it? It is. Not behind the gates, it's behind the area that is behind the gates. Do I have to write this down? I think I have the answer. Probably a big old fat yes. Hold on. Let me start up a new text file. Talos Principal 2 Secret Locations? Question mark? Behind Golden Gates in... I don't know where we are. 4 to 5 area. Grasslands. Is that what is Grasslands Ring, East 1. Grasslands, East 1. Okay. Let's keep it. Alright. See what that's going on. See what that's going on is certainly what I just said. Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. We'll look at that in a second. I think that was just graphics bullshittery. Is this Yakut again? It is Yakut again. Where's the signage? Where the hell are we going? We need to go to... Do we just do 4? Do we need to do 5? Yeah, we did 4. We need 5. And 5 is through here. It's Byron again. Hi, Byron. Oh, why aren't you doing puzzles? Well, Byron, I was doing what we in the industry like to call faffing. 5. 0. Trevor. The life of Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan, known to his friends simply as Trev, never as Percy, was part of the extended lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation and the archive. He helped put together the hardware that made all of us possible. Like Alexander Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. But unlike Alexander Drennan or Arkady Chernyshevsky, he was forgotten. Not one building or street in New Jerusalem is named after him. I dug up his files from the archive, and I've been thinking about them a lot.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot
Me.
people of the future. Hi.
Hi!
And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexander Drennan.
I know if I was
Surely
there.
they also want to know what I was thinking. A dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story.
Okay.
When I was... Yeah. Yes, Frank. I'm recording right now. Uh-huh.
Yeah?
No. You know what? Why don't you go...
Alright, well, I guess we'll hear his story later. He's busy. He's a little busy right now. Listen, I got distracted listening to his message, and now I'm faffing even more. We're not doing puzzle 5. We're just faffing. There's something. I remember this from the it's highlighted, which is good. I'm glad that they're highlighting it. I got one. What is this? A pump of some kind? Unknown machine. Impossible to reconstruct the purpose of this device. It looks like it's a pump of some kind. Pump up the volume. Alright, we got one. Now we can go do, go do a puzzle. It's puzzle time. It's puzzle time. We've stated our faffing instincts, my faffing instincts. I have stated my faffing instincts for the moment. And now we can go do a puzzle. Number 5 is alive. Through the door. blue. Oh. Okay. All right. Easy enough. Less easy. Basically, I need to do it this way. Maybe. Got it. Bye. Incoming group call.
I have good
Hello.
news and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it.
Okay.
Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain.
All right.
2 stations are better than none.
Sure, sure. I mean, technically it would be the 3rd station, right? Because we can still go to the middle one, right? What was the problem?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty, though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Okay. I could go to a new place. I'm not gonna, though. Continue doing stuff here. Yes, I am looking around for things. Oh, this is the track that we came in on. I am looking around for things to potentially connect. In fact, we'll no, I can't grab that one. I'll grab this one. Just to see if there's anything to connect to. Because I know that there are things. There are things around here. Alright, let's go. Let's just go. Don't think there's anything here. That was 5. We need only 3 more. 6 is this way. Seven is that way too. 8 is that way. Let's do them in order, shall we? Look around a little bit before we go in. Case the joint. Thought there was something there. There's not, though. Hello. The spark. Find one Prometheus spark. Okay, I've done it. I found one. Did I know that one was there? I remember finding those in the demo, but I don't remember if that was actually there. Look at this. Alternative. We can make green. Green. Red. Get out that way, alright. We need blue and red. Huh. Easy.
That was well observed, 1K.
Thanks. City news. The long-awaited birth of our 1,000th and final citizen was interrupted today by an unknown projection in the skies. The projection, which identified itself as Prometheus, goaded New Jerusalem inhabitants in indecipherable incantations. The source of the projection was tracked to a remote, mysterious island. A team led by Byron is now en route to find out more. Other members of the expedition include Alcatraz, Melville, Yakut, and 1K himself. Mayor Hermanubis has once again called for calm and promises that New Jerusalem will be safe so long as its citizens do not forget the ideals of the goal as set forth by the founder. Okay. 7 is back this way. Hey, Byron. You seen 7 around here? Get it? You seen 7 around here? Get it? Cause it's you. Okay. Self-sufficiency. Oh, I can grab this. Grab this. Okay. I mean, we could make red well enough. This one's already a mind teaser. It's fine. Just grab this. And then green. And blue. Make red. Problem is I need to get red going first. God. Okay. I'm already, listen, I'm not lost. I'm just trying my best here. Trying my best. Put this back here again. How far out can we get green? How far out can we get this? Pretty far out, actually. Where's the... there it is. There. Done. Whee! Seven. Hear that, Byron? I got 7, Byron. Did you? Okay,
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but
Is that?
But
I can't tell what that is.
how did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly, you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
What did she? What did she do? Oh, uploaded for personal reference. What did? Okay. What is it? Eat. Go this way. Probably up the hill the other way, but I want to go this way anyway because there could be something up here. Bring up. 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 I don't see anything up here. All right. Back we go. Let's follow the signs. Or we can go up here. Listen, this game is made for faffing. This game has secrets. There are secrets in this game that you have to faff to get. You have to do this. You have to explore around. You have to look around. Don't blame the player. Blame the game. Oh, this is a new one. What is this? Interconnectivity.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
We've got blue, and we've got red. Do this. This is only going to get me green. Which, look, I can do this, but it's not helping. Oh. For now. It's green. So what I actually need is... Oh, I don't need to open that. That's why. Blue. I'm trying to think. I think this is one of those extra hard puzzles. It's fine. I can definitely do it. 100%. I'm up for it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not gonna leave the puzzles undone. We're gonna do every single goddamn puzzle in this whole game. So I need blue and red to make green, which is there. Yeah, that's what I can do. Okay, so this. No, hold on. No, let's cancel this. Don't know why I did that one. You know what? Cancel this. I want to do. No, I do want to do this one. I want to do this one. I want to do this one. Do this. Put it like right here. Oh. Okay. Then no. Can't do that one. Oh, it's because I'm still on everything. There we go. Okay. Now. I basically have to redo this. Is that what you think I need to do that? Yeah, I think I need to do that. All right. I need to actually move this back over for now. I'm gonna have to put it over there. I need to. I think what it wants me to do is it wants me to take this blue and move it all the way around so it's coming in from the other side. So it's coming in from there. For now, this is going to go here. Again, I think I'm going to have to move it. this. And now, done.
The breach ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
But what about number 8? But I want to do this wasn't even number 8. This wasn't even number 8. Where's number 8? I don't want to go to the tower. I want to go in number 8. Where number 8 though? Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. Bunny hop. Where's all the signage? There it is. Number 8 is this way. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 8 for some reason is this way. I'm remembering where one of the extra things was. We'll do that in a minute. Let's do number 8. Entanglement. There is no way to get red from over there. I'd have to put that red on there, and then... yeah, that's it. But then how do I do that? That's how I do it. I can shoot this up, which is probably what it wants me to do. It's like a ladder, but I don't think it is. What it wants me to do is I think this was going to connect red. This can connect red and blue. Maybe green. I don't think so. I think this is just for red and blue. Anything else in here? Shut this off. Nope. So this is going to connect blue and red, and it's going to make it into green, and it's going to connect to that. It's going to come out. Here for now. Oh, here. Turn this up on first, don't I? I don't need that anymore. I need this. This is the end. This is definitely the end game. The problem is I need green in there. don't think I can take that off. I really thought this was just work. And it's because... Just leave that. There we go. That did it. This, I don't need any more. Yeah, I didn't think this could, select. Right. Puzzles! Now we have 9. What do you think about that?
1K, that was a hard one.
Nah, that wasn't too bad. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. That's it. But there's still one more triangle. Oh yeah, the another. I remember from the demo. I remember where it is from the demo. Hold on. There. We're gonna figure out where it is. I need to go to. I think it was either 3 or 4. Not yet. There it is. It's possible it's not here anymore. It's possible that they moved it away from where it was in the demo. I seem to remember there being one here somewhere. Like you have... There it is. Knew it.
I think you just picked up some kind of decryption key. Could try
Yeah, I
using
do remember
it
stuff
on
from the
those
demo.
terminals inside the puzzles.
I do remember stuff from the demo. I would like to find the other, triangle. Triangle puzzle. Because again, if we're not leaving, we ain't leaving until we do all the puzzles. Hey.
What is it?
What is it? What you want? What about yourself?
Founders, pistons. You want my autobiography now?
Yes.
Fine. I'm one of New Jerusalem's chief engineers. I'm in charge of city maintenance and power management.
And
I'm
yet you're
old
here.
as dirt, although not quite as old as that fossil Byron. In short, old, grumpy, keep stuff running.
Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies? You think I have time for hobbies? That's
You have time to
cute.
come here.
If I had time for hobbies, all of you would be dead.
Really nothing?
What do you want me to say? I like bubble baths, candy, and the concept of Tuesdays.
Yes, I would love for you to say that.
Cities don't maintain themselves. If you don't put real effort into keeping stuff running, it all falls apart in just a few decades. Civilization is always on the brink of collapse unless we do something about it. And I do.
Okay. I hear you're a big fan of Yakut's cat.
Listen, one day that furry little demon is gonna pee on the wrong cable and all of New Jerusalem will just turn off. Forget about the megastructure. He's the biggest threat to our security.
Okay. What's your evaluation of the megastructure?
It's big.
Yeah.
It's too big.
Sure.
And it's got a lot of energy running through it. Frankly, I think we should be pooping our robot pants.
We don't poop, though.
See, that's what I mean about the language libraries. Pooping our pants. Really?
Any progress on the particle clouds?
Yes, but I'm not liking the results.
How so?
Confusing, irritating, infuriating. Take your pick.
Alright, I guess that's it. I suppose we could follow the, question mark. Following the question mark indeed did the trick on the compass, on the old upper compass. All right. Elevation. Well, grab this. There's blue there. I can't get blue over here. There's this. Green. I can't, yeah. Red, blue, makes green. I don't need green, though. Oh, I'm taking the wrong thing. I don't have the right thing for that. I need blue. Blue. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Green. And blue. Makes red. So don't need red, though. I need blue over here. That's not gonna happen. Hold on. I need to get red and green to be combined into blue and like self-sustain its own open. I might just be able to use the box for this. I might be able to use. We'll see. Okay. And then take this out. I can't move this. Because it'll disconnect. I just take this. Can. Nice. I didn't think I could do that. I didn't think it would let me. I didn't think it would let me just take it out from under it. There, that's 2 extras.
One case solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
I hope so. I mean, maybe the gameplay is the point. Let's look around some more. There's like a ton of areas to go to. And I kind of remember where at least one of the other secrets here is. And it's way the hell out there. If I recall correctly, and I think I do. See? Right there.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
That's the question, isn't it? Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. Is it this way then? It was pointing this way. see anything over here. It doesn't necessarily mean it's... Could be past here. I'm glad none of this is deeper than like a foot, by the way. Convenient for me. Oh, I found it. Once we get into like any of the other areas, though, I'm not gonna have my demo memories to rely on. Let's go down here, I think. Oh, no, gotta go up. Let's me go up. So I gotta go up. No, I don't want to... Oh, I have to. I have to go over there. Alright, sure. Sure. No, this is... Oh.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St.
Let's build a
Edward
brittle
believed
bridge.
that Tetramenos represented the name of God, and God's ability to reshape the world.
True.
Yeah?
But he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
One man's junk is another man's treasure. He likes that man a lot. Chasing the light activated Prometheus monument. Without stopping? The Thief of Fire solved one Prometheus
Not all
monument.
things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
Okay. I'll do that.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
I think there's a collectible of some kind out here. But I don't remember where it is, so we'll look around. Looked like there was a thing there, but I don't think so. I'm not trying to like jerk around too much. I know I'm doing that a little bit, but just looking around quite a lot. Looking for the collectible that I know is here somewhere. There might be one over by where the spark was as well. Way the hell over there. Oh, here it is. Hey, look exactly what it is. It was exactly what I thought it was. A tricycle. Tricycle, a very small vehicle with 3 wheels, perhaps Intended for children or pets. I'd love to see a pet riding one of those. Please. Please, by all means. Show me a cat or a dog. Or a parakeet. Or anything that people usually keep as pets. Riding a tricycle. Let's go over to the other side real quick. See if there's anything over here to look at. I assume so, but I don't know. Did it say, I still have 1 star, I still have 1 gold puzzle, and I have 1 lost lab. I'm going to assume we can do all of that right now, but I might be wrong. It's possible we need to do something somewhere else first. There's something shining up there. I think that I did, though. Are these frogs real? Fake. Are they fake frogs? Is this whole place fake? That's still kind of my assumption going into this. Not fake. Although it could be. But, no, I think, this place was made fairly recently. But again, for what purpose? I know this not. Like you can see the remains of my puzzle. This is heading back toward puzzle 7, isn't it? This puzzle, alright. This is 7. Should I try the gold ones? Alcatraz.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now. And there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Do you consider Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. a good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
I like that you can disagree and still be friends.
The founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
What do you think about the megastructure?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
What do you think about the lab I found? I assume it means the one from earlier.
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
What could the puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder. And they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation.
I did those.
So, to answer your question, no idea.
Okay. Alright, that is all. Hey, I talked to everybody. I'm still trying to find the secret lab. Secret lab. It has something to do with the that purple thing. Or it could have something to do with the Golden Gates, which I do remember where they are. I don't know if we can get in there without having, I don't know, both secrets. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So we'll just... see what happens when we go up here. Oh no. Are these the triangle ones? Or perhaps the flames? There's the robot and the computer and the cat, and then there's robots and other robots, and then robots building a city with a dome. Alright, I do kind of wish that there was like a map, an actual map of the place. Another mystery to solve, the stars. This is me. I have discovered what seems like another mystery to solve. Stars clearly inspired by the simulation, which are gained by solving puzzles related to these monuments to Pandora, Prometheus, and the Sphinx. Perhaps these stars are somehow related to what Yakut dubbed the astronomical temple. Prometheus Spark Byron says, the mythological Prometheus was a trickster, and it seems his holographic equivalent has similar tendencies. These sparks seem designed to allow us to skip puzzles, a function which appears to run counter to whatever intent there is behind this place. Still, the terminals for using them are right there in the puzzle, so Prometheus must have had some legitimate authority in all this. Sparks can be recovered by properly solving the puzzles. It's interesting. Lost puzzles. Some of the puzzles seems to be disconnected from the rest. They're still functional and can be used to power the bridge device, which means it should be possible to reach the tower without solving every main puzzle. But they don't seem to be properly integrated. Could they be remnants from a previous iteration of the design? Maybe. So. Still looking for the lab. The secret lab. What's up there? Is that a place I can go? Not from here. Not from here. I mean, it kind of looks like it's a place I could potentially go to. I just need to figure out how to get up there. This is just going down. I feel like I have looked at this kind of thing before. Another lab.
This is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
Apparently. Design for the puzzle.
Check out the terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place. They have
Well,
to have
check
left
out your
something
face.
behind.
Byron. .2 kiloyear event. The 4.2 kiloyear aridification event from BT Odiambo's Anthropocene Dilemmas. The Akkadian Empire, forged in violence by Sargon the Great and his sons, reigned supreme over the city-states of Old Sumer. Enriched by trade with distant lands, fed by the plentiful wheat fields of Mesopotamia, the empire bestrode the world with confidence and pride. Who could oppose the chosen of Anu and Enlil, the masters of the four corners of the world? Then the weather changed. The crops stopped growing, trade collapsed, the empire fell, its capital forgotten. The most likely culprit at the time of writing was the 4.2 kiloyear aridification event, the beginning of the Megalayan Age, a non-anthropogenic drought that may have lasted almost 2 centuries, causing many of the earliest civilizations around the planet to collapse. This is where our ordinary understanding of time, measured on the scale of small scales of human history, collides with the reality of deep time and our existence within a much bigger picture. We live on a changing planet in a changing universe. Climatic optimums are temporary, extinction is the norm. And then a bunch of numbers. The Akkadians, like the more egalitarian inhabitants of the Indus Valley civilization, could not understand why the rivers dried out and the rain stopped coming. Even if they could, they lacked the tools to do something about it. A few short millennia later, we are on the brink of having that understanding and those tools. Can we learn from the tragedies of the past? Error 5358. One such drought, completely naturogenic, would be enough to wipe out New Jerusalem for good. First companions. The first companions. Author is error. When the founder awoke, leaving the garden behind forever, there were two more whose bodies had been anointed by the progenitor. The gold disc breathed life into them, and their names were Eustathius and Cornelius. The founder showed them all she had discovered. Together they explored the dead city and saw the ruin to which humankind had fallen. It was then that the founder understood that the sins of the past must not be repeated, and that only through humility could the future be saved. Aside from Cornelius and Eustathius, there were 10 whose bodies the progenitor had not anointed in due time. There were 10 whose bodies the progenitor had not anointed in due time. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I understand what it means. It's just weird. Now it was upon the founder to complete this work and begin the resurrection. In this matter, Cornelius proved of great assistance. After many tribulations, the 10 were brought to life, and these 12 that were born after the founder are called the first companions. These are their names. All right, everybody. Here's everybody's names. Eustathius 2, Cornelius is 3, Aurora was 4, Sun was 5, Sarabai was 6. Have we seen Sarabai? Byron is 7. Melampus was 8. Yemo was 9. Hypatia was 10. Neve Neve was 11. Benaroya was 12. And Lithresser was 13. It's funny how you can take something that's 90% true and 10% false and create something that's 100% misleading. Failed to load comment. The Numa Project 2. So far, so good. Alright. Well, wouldn't say that this was particularly... Oops, that's not what I wanted. I pressed that button. Interesting, but it's fine. It's a Doctor Strange machine. There's nothing else in here, huh? Servers. Is this the secret lab? Have we done it? It is. It is a secret lab. All right. So we still haven't done the gold puzzle, but I don't think that we can do the gold puzzle. We still need one more star. Can we get the other star right now? That is the question. Hello.
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
Lost Joke says, "What is a man?" Miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.